we all used to like play in bands. We all really just liked music, and that's kind of what like drove it. It was like a profession in like music without like being like a rock star or some shit. My name's Quinn, and I'm one of the co-owners here at Black Dots. Black Dots came about back in 2013. Josh opened up the store, and then in 2014, Brendan started helping out, and then I came along in 2015, and it was down to the street, across the street from Sweetness 7 on Grant Street here. We were there for 5 years, and then we moved up to this location across the street, and then just this past August 2019, we moved over here. So yeah, it was like a process of Josh moving here and then wanting to start a record store. Josh he was the original owner, and then Brendan came on a year before I did, and then I did after that. Yeah, he was the original owner. He still works here, but yeah.
Black Dots like came from?
Yeah, for sure. It's actually like a live session record by a band called Bad Brains. It's like a hardcore band. They were like an all-black hardcore band with like it wasn't like they were a hardcore band, but they also had like reggae influences and stuff, and that's where the name came from. Just one of their records is called Black Dots Sessions. The main way we get a lot of the used stock in is people will just bring stuff in. And originally, like when we were really small, like, you know, operation, we couldn't afford to buy like everything that people brought in. But as like it progressed, we started to be able to like afford, you know, not only buying music and tapes and like records and CDs. We decided like, well, if we're gonna do like the media thing, like the music thing, why not just like go all out and also do like movies too? And so we started buying DVDs and VHS, and now it's to the point where we have like so much, we kind of have to like chill on the movies.
Peace, man. Have a good one.
Jesse and I are gonna come in tomorrow night, so I'll see you tomorrow probably.
Okay, sick. Peace.
Yeah.
We moved across the street in I think we moved over there in 2018, or 2018, and the landlord is the same for both these places, and he thought that spot, since it was newer, was a little easier to advertise, so he offered us like a deal kind of. He said, if you want to move over here, it's bigger, I'll cut you a deal, and it was like big enough where we could like kind of do this bar thing, which is an idea we've always toyed with, because we've always been like interested in like having more of a spot to hang out rather than just go and like buy records and stuff. So that's kind of where the idea spawned. And then when we had the opportunity to move over here, we were like, okay, we now have like the room to do it, maybe we should give it a go. And it's worked out pretty well so far. We're still feeling everything out, but it's worked out pretty well so far. My appreciation for music probably came from just like hearing it in movies and stuff and on the radio, and then slowly like figuring it out on my own. Because my parents listened to music, but not like, they weren't like music fans or anything, you know what I'm saying? So it was really all like, just like finding it all on my own kind of, and realizing it was really cool. A lot of people, they want to have the physical thing because like, if you put it on, and you're just sitting, it's not like you're just passively listening to it. You're like, it's more of an activity rather than just like putting something on while you're cooking or while you're reading or studying or whatever. If you put like a record on and you have the album sleeve, you can like read about it on the back, who plays what, the song titles, follow along. And it's more of like a involved activity rather than just like passively having music on in the background, if you know what I'm saying? Which is one of the reasons I like doing it. I like reading and learning about like why it was made and who made it and like what measures were taken to make it sound the way it did and stuff like that. I try to get my favorites on the physical medium, and then everything else, if I find a cheap copy, I might pick it up, but otherwise I'll usually just listen to it on Spotify or YouTube or something. if you ever want to come through and just hang out and chat, we're all game. We all like to talk about music. So you should come and check it out, and we'll have a good time. Yeah.